Good morning, everyone. You join us for this match between India and Leicestershire. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Ali Mitchell and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle. And it's looking very lush on top, but you can afford to be deceived by that. It's actually very, very dry underneath. I think it'll do a bit while the ball is new, there's no doubt about that. But you want to bat first on this pitch and try and get the shine off that ball. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful day for cricket. You'll certainly need your sunnies.
Thanks, David. Let's join them in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
Straightforward choice there. Good decision.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Got right in behind it. Quick onto that in the infield.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Nice solid defensive shot. Solid defence, very compact. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wow, that's missed the lot. 4 runs added in that over. India are 4 for none. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Going with pace now. Big edge! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Wait.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Sharma gets off the mark. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Gave them very little in that over. One run added. India are 5 for none. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Sharma shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Really good shot there.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Hendricks from the north end.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait there.
Super shot that.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Hendricks shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Misses everything.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Sharma shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. India are 18 for none. Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait on. Yep. Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Great
Yep.
shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Ackerman, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Over. India are 23 for none.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers. Go.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
That's the over. India are 26 for none.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting. Yep. Yep. No, no, no.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Three added in that over. India are 29 for none.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 37 for none. They'll
Yep.
push hard. Should get back for 2.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. Eight runs added there. India are 45 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
End of the over. None from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they'll have to keep their heads.
Yep.
4 through the offside. Easy as you like.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait there.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Finds the edge. Huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Solid defence, very compact.
No interest in that one from the batter. Right, will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Nice bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
Wait.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Nice solid defensive shot. Got right in behind it.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Great one.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. India are 64 for 1.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot,
Wait
the
on.
reward will eventually come.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Misses everything.
Nice one.
4 runs added in that over. India are 68 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yup.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yup.
Nice shot.
Keep up,
Runs
keep up.
possible.
No.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Ooh. Great
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 6 off it. India are 74 for 1.
Waiting.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Bowler is confident on this one. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. The narrowest of margins sees the not-out decision stay.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Digs it out well. End of the over. India are 77 for 1. Mulder from the south end.
Ooh, great one.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper. No.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Nice one.
Bowled him!
Yeah!
Beauty,
Well bowled.
absolute beauty.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them. And then push on.
That was a good slower ball, picked up well, got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. End of the over. 2 runs added. India are 81 for 2. Absolutely nailed it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Just threw the shot too early.
Well bowled.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Great one.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well there, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Nice one. Nice bowling. Nice one.
That's the over. India are 89 for 2.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Great one.
Appeared to be well within the limits. The umpire's called a wide.
Leicestershire found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away. No interest in that one from the batter. Parkinson will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
got right in behind it.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Nice solid defensive shot. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Hendricks back on now.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Great
Yep.
shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
No.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs added in that over. India are 95 for 3. Misses everything.
Great one.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Nice.
Right
bowling.
on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Huge
Yep.
edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Well bowled.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Nice one.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yep. Keepers. No.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Keepers.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Ooh. Well bowled.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait there. Keeper's in. Wait on. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
3 runs added in that over. India are 101 for 3.
Ooh. Nice.
Didn't hit that
bowling.
well. Very late playing that shot.
Ooh. Well bowled. Ooh. Nice bowling. Ooh. Great one. Ooh. Well bowled.
Great shot
Yep.
through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot. A couple on offer here.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Great
Yep.
timing. Right off the meat of the bat.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Ooh. Nice one.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Great one.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
12 runs added there. India are 117 for 3.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Waiting.
Sharma shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Ooh. Well bowled. Ooh. Great one. Ooh. Nice bowling. Ooh. Nice one.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Hendricks from the south end.
Waiting.
Great shot.
Yep.
At least one on offer.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep, yep. No, no, no!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait!
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Ooh, great one. Ooh, nice bowling. Ooh, well bowled. Ooh, nice one.
End of the
Great
over.
one.
India are 126 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Solid defence, very compact.
Yup.
Picks the gap perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 4 runs added in the over. India are 130 for 3. That's lunch. Leicestershire will have loads to talk about. They've executed their plans very well and kept the batting in check. When we return, they'll need to continue that effort and really restrict this score.